Is Elden Ring a good game? Well, I'm not going to tell you yet. That would ruin the whole point of the video. Now to start off, I have to admit something. A deep confession I've been meaning to make for a long time. I haven't finished Elden Ring. Yeah, I know, I'm a fake gamer. To be fair to me, though, I bought it 3 days ago as of writing the script, but I'm making a quick review anyways because I've experienced enough to form an opinion, and most games you put almost a full day into, you're probably well past the story. Oh my god! Fuck! It's going all the way through! Luckily there's nothing in there. Right off the bat, Elden Ring massively improves on many aspects of Dark Souls 3. The jumping, the shields, sorcery, weapon skills, is there anything they didn't improve? Well, yeah, wait until the bad section. This game does something that From Software has never done before. Told you a story. Well, at least they're more upfront about it. The story is fine from what I've played so far. Obviously, the graphics are better than Dark Souls. Jesus, I'd hope so. It's been 6 years. All of the particle effects and lighting look amazing, and I can't get over those cloth physics. It's the only reason I still have my starting armor on. Now, probably one of my favorite new features are the weapon arts. Basically, it's just the weapon skills, but you can put them on any weapon. It really allows you to customize your builds more to your liking, though some of them can be useless on certain weapons. The horse is pretty good and feels pretty well polished. Of course, I can't mention the horse without talking about parkour. Parkour on the horse feels amazing, especially with that double jump. There are some falls that you can definitely survive, but the game kills you anyways because you aren't meant to. Parkour on foot feels okay, a bit clunky, mainly because you can't change anything about your jump once you're in the air. It takes a bit of getting used to, but after you do, it feels fine. Shields have been massively improved, allowing you to block most attacks as long as you have the stamina for it. After a successful block, you can counterattack, which will stumble someone most of the time. Sorcery is now a viable option and is on par with melee, which is great because those beautiful particle effects. The character creator is as good as normal, meaning you can make abominations like this. There's also a mirror in Firelink the round table hold that allows you to change your appearance. They made multiplayer completely optional with this game's version of Embers, only enabling multiplayer instead of making you stronger. As long as you have a friend or a random helping, you can be invaded, which I think is fair. You can also manually summon invaders if you hate having fun, but hey, I won't judge. To your face. The changes they made to multiplayer are a matter of personal preference. I can see how people prefer Embers that make you stronger at the risk of people invading. But I like how they did it. Not that there's many people invading in Dark Souls 3. Now, I'm gonna piss some people off. On to...
Goddamn lag! Fucking lag killed me!
First off, let me be a PC elitist and complain about the 60 FPS cap. I realize it's needed for consoles, but seriously, you can't unlock it or allow some options for PC. I didn't get this 144Hz monitor for nothing, you know? But I shouldn't be complaining about the FPS cap because the game will randomly have huge lag spikes. Normally it only happens when loading into new areas, but it has also happened for seemingly no reason. Once, it even got me killed in a boss fight. Other than that, the FPS only drops when it's raining sometimes. Now, I don't have a monster PC, so that's more on me, but I've seen spikes happening to people with all kinds of computers. I'm sure it'll get fixed at some point in a future patch, but I still have to point it out. Multiplayer is running off the same servers they've been using since 1978. My internet is good enough, but if your internet isn't the best, you're gonna have issues. Archery, from the little I've tried, is the same as Dark Souls 3, meaning it's shit. I mean, come on, what the hell is this crosshair? I'm so glad they added a map and it does its job well, but God, does it look like shit. Now, the map is way bigger, but you start to notice a ton of enemies that get reused constantly, and parts of the map feel like a barren wasteland with nothing to find. The rest of the map has a good amount of content or cool things to find, no matter how useless they are. I know armor doesn't matter much in these games, but still, I've found almost none. Plenty of weapons and other things, but barely any armor. Now, I have to bring up Dark Souls 3. From Software has never been good about updating games. But with how the servers are right now, it is downright ridiculous. It has seemingly been completely abandoned by them. The multiplayer tags have been removed from Steam, and it really seems like the servers are never coming back. They are not small developers anymore. There's no excuse for this amount of neglect. It's not going to affect the score for Elden Ring, but I felt like I had to mention it at least. Now for some nitpicking. From Software. What the actual fuck is this quote-unquote telescope? I've seen dash cams that zoom in more than this. And the worst part? I can't even sell the damn thing. Anytime you want to leave, you have to exit to the title screen, load into the main menu, and only then can you leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep Alt F4ing, no matter how many times they tell me not to. I have more nitpicks, but none of them really matter, so on to...
Fuck you! Cunt!
Who do you think I am?
You're dead now, bitch! Fuck you.
This section is purely about the community. Why is it titled The Ugly? It's a reference to that old Western movie about guys shooting guns. Duh. Let's be honest here. The Souls community isn't exactly top tier. Yes, I know, hashtag not all. It's easier now more than ever to ignore the community with how the multiplayer is. Now, the messages players leave. I really like the idea, but 90% of the messages are the exact same. Try-finger butthole was funny the first time, maybe even the 5th. By the 30th, it started to get old. On the 200th, it's more annoying than anything. Yes, Elden Ring players, I know you want me to jump off every cliff. I'm not stupid enough to believe there's a secret path by jumping into the void. Get some creativity for your shitty jokes. That being said, there are a solid number of helpful and actually original and funny messages. Elden Ring is by far the most approachable Souls game. Now that doesn't mean it's the easiest, it just means the game isn't obtuse for no reason at every turn. Is it perfect? No, nothing is. Is it good? Yeah, I'd say. Will I beat it? How about you stop asking so many questions and listen to my final score. 8.5 out of 10. I can't rate it any higher with the performance issues, but it's not like 8.5 is a bad score. It's worth a buy if it's your kind of game, and I swear to God, if any of you invade and kill me, I'm gonna track your IP, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I plan on doing more of these quick, mini review type things, so if you enjoyed this, why not subscribe for more, eh? This has been the Bobonator531, and I hope you have a pleasant day.